Hello, everybody. This is my first real attempt at anything like this. Please ignore the dog in the background. But, I guess I am the elite ball know-it-all. And obviously, giving myself such a title, I hope I can back it up. I am a young man who has had a very adventurous life on these short few years that I've been here, and I just figured it's about time I start at least documenting my stories, my experiences, specifically with COD Zombies and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Sekiro, Elden Ring, and everything in between. Bushcraft, camping, hiking. I'm from Texas. I've been to all but 9 states in the U.S. I've traveled to Europe. I've seen many things. And I would just like to share that with, well, the internet as a whole. I grew up watching YouTube turn from a funny little website into something that people make careers from. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, FaZe Jev, Zanny. Just to name a few that I've seen and I still watch to this day. And in seeing something like that throughout your entire childhood, being related to somebody that was a titan of their industry, seeing all of that throughout my life, it just proves to me that nobody's born great or born famous or born into really anything. We decide what to do and to try something. And I feel like that's what makes us human. But to get away from the whole existential crisis that conversation would start, the idea of this whole thing is to kind of combine a lot of ideas and concepts from the Souls community, from the COD Zombies community, from Let's Plays, and from lore experts like Vativid and everything. I just kind of want to make this a channel of, it kind of has a vibe, kind of has a set direction, but it can change. I could only do videos like this, the black screen of me just talking while I'm outside, honestly, smoking a tobacco pipe. But I would just like to be entertaining and to share some of my knowledge with people that might not know. Because I know when I first got into Souls games, or bushcraft, or camping, or COD Zombies even, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know the Easter eggs. I didn't know who Gwyn was, the Lord of Cinder. I had no idea that you can pound some sticks into the ground and make a house in the middle of the woods with a knife, and with bushcraft and all that. Like Outdoor Boys, I started watching his videos when I was younger, and I learned all that stuff. I tried it, and it worked. It's just something else entirely to watch a YouTube video for fun, like just for laughs, and then to watch a YouTube video on how to fix something. You follow the video and you just fix something yourself, and sometimes that can save you hundreds of dollars in trial and error, in stupid little mistakes that you never would have understood not to make your first time. So yeah, that's, I guess, the idea of this little channel I just started. And I don't believe that any YouTuber should have their old videos privatized, or any TikTok or anybody should have anything privatized just because it's old and embarrassing and not as well made as whatever your standards are now. I believe it's important to remember where everybody and everything started. Because if you remember where you started and how it was when you began your journey, you will never put someone down for trying. I don't expect to explode overnight. I don't expect even to blow up at all. But I'm going to try, and if it happens, that's great. If I fail, it doesn't matter. I'm making little talking videos. Who cares? There's a million people doing exactly what I'm doing. I just have to try to be different. So yeah, I'm going to try to be ADHD and all. And I hope you enjoy. Whoever's watching this, whenever you're watching this, even if I'm the most popular YouTuber in the world and you're watching my first ever video right now, I just want to speak my mind on things that I love. And I've noticed lately that whenever I do that around the people that I've been around, it can be a lot. Because I'm a lot. As a person, I've always been a lot to take in, I'd say. I always just speak before I think, you know. But yeah. Anyway, so this is obviously just an intro thing. Like, this is the channel, this is what I'm doing, all that good stuff. Yeah, so I think when I first start all the uploads and all that stuff, I might make one or two videos that are kind of like, I don't know, mashups, if that makes sense. Like half of the video would be like I don't know, talking about Origins or Shangri-La or something, like one of the COD maps. Talking about that, talking about just my experiences with it, the lore behind it, like for Origins, there's Dr. Monty's scarf is there, even in Black Ops 2, I believe, or it might just be Black Ops 3, one of the two. But it ties Dr. Monty, it teases him. The whole Easter egg as a whole being a dream, or allegedly a dream of Samantha and Eddie in the house, but that could be revelations, and there's the theories and everything. I could do that for the first half, and then the second half, talk about Artorias, the very first Abyss Watcher, who ended up corrupting himself with the very thing he was fighting, and his Great Wolf, Sif, who was left behind, and all the lore implications there. Or maybe it's a bushcraft video, who knows? That's the thing. There are so many possibilities, and so many things that you could possibly do, especially with as free of an outlet as YouTube. Like, anybody that wants to do that, I think they should. I really do. Give it a shot. What do you have to lose? No one's going to make fun of you for making an honest effort. And if they do, it's deep enough in the video, fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. If you have an idea and you want to try it, try it. Just remember, you can fail. You might fail. Don't go all in. Or if you do, please have a backup. Because I've had a backup and still failed. And I'll admit it. I've had 3 backups and they all failed. And I still landed on my ass. Then I just got up, dusted myself off, kept going. I mean, it's safe enough to say I'm 22 years old. I'm from the state of Texas. I grew up tough, fast. Had to. But I feel like because of that, I've got some damn good stories to tell. But yeah, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Godric the Grafted, Melania, Rykard, the furtive pygmy often forgotten. The Hypercube, Jason Blundell, COD Zombies, Shadows of Evil, Origins. Just trying to say a bunch of keywords so the YouTube algorithm is like nice to me. Analytics and all that. But yeah, just that's my intro. I am the Elite Ball Know-It-All. I know it's a corny name, and it might change, but for now, maybe the corny name's what's get me. I want to grab you. I want to grab your attention. I want you to see this channel and say, what the fuck is that? What is that? Like, what is he doing? What's he talking about? What's he going to talk about next? I want to keep you guessing. I really do. I want to be entertaining, but not in a cheesy way, not in a grab your attention for 2 seconds because I'm so loud and shiny and angry and whatever. I want to be a quality content creator. And anything worth doing is going to be difficult. So I figure, why not start now? I'll leave you off with a quote. The first and best time to plant a tree was probably 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. And with that, this is the Elite Ball Know-It-All, signing off.